So I'm only covering this for algorithm purposes. I don't know why this went viral. This particular girl lying about making cake for herself because she's a single mom and blah blah blah. But people don't understand, if a woman is making a video and she's crying, she's most likely lying. So I never really, this, you know how many millions of videos I see of this? I'm like, oh, she lying. So she got exposed here, this girl, right? So you see the caption in this video. It says, being a single mom is making your own birthday cake on your birthday so that your babies can feel happy they are singing to you. Now, I've always found it weird that people like this will make videos like that, but that's just me. That's just me. But but what I want you to understand is this: if you saw the original video of this, there were, of course, the women are going to be on her side, obviously, because they're women. But I want you to, like, I don't know, because I don't have the original video, but the amount of traditional conservative men in the comments that were simping over her, I wish I had like screenshotted that shit. But anyway, so her ex-husband is going to come through and expose her for being a liar and a manipulator and a nutcase. Here we are. Let me see. Can I get it louder? Nope, I can't get it louder.
So I've been sent this video a lot over the last few days. People asking my thoughts and my comments on it. And before anyone says, oh, you don't know her situation, or, you don't know what she's going through, well, I do, because I lived it. I'm her ex-husband, and right now I have full custody of our kids. This is our parent agreement. As you can see, I have all weekdays and weekends, time sharing with the kids, all at holiday academic breaks. And for her to get any rights back to the kids, these are the things that she needs to do. And yes, child support, she owes that. It's up to over $21,000. So she's a mother and doesn't pay child support.
Yikes.
She was then arrested for check fraud, and during that hearing, it turned out that it was found that she stole almost $1 million from another guy. And also, she faked cancer in the past. These are scans that she would send and post on her page before. So, to sum it up, this person, for people that follow her or giving her praise and telling her how strong and how, amazing she's doing, well, she's really not a full-time mom. She barely has her kids. She goes out all the time. And she doesn't even have a job even. So she just really not someone that other single moms should really be looking towards as for inspiration or anything like that. There are a lot of hardworking single moms out there, and a lot of respect to them. All I just want to say is she just isn't one of them. So hopefully everyone can see this video and know who she really is. Peace.
Now I want you also to follow me up on with this right here. Okay. So the woman, she did make a response video responding to the allegations. Well, I'm not even gonna say allegations, and I'm not gonna cover that video. Oh, but you're being biased. No. And here's why I'm not even gonna give her the time of day to even defend herself. No, on these rare occasions, no, I'm not. Because the reason why I'm doing this is because just off this, she doesn't have custody of the kids. The courts had to come through and say this woman, she cannot have her kids. Now, for the courts to do that, that means as a woman, you ain't shit. I'm talking about that means as a person, like the courts will still give the kids to the woman. I'm talking about like, to say most times would be a massive understatement. I'm talking about the kids could literally be getting actively abused by the mom, the mom's boyfriend. The mom could literally be giving the kids drugs, and the dad could literally have a perfect situation. And the courts will be like, nah, we can't punish the mother because the dad's in a better situation. You'll have lawyers that say, if the courts have to step in and say, no, she cannot have her kids. I'm talking about the courts where they financially benefit. The courts would actually make more money if this woman would keep the kids. So if they're coming through and saying she cannot have the kids, that means this person is a reprehensible being. Just a reprehensible being. Now, I'm not talking about she gives up because I'm talking about the courts have to step in and say you cannot have your kids. To a mother, that means people talk about red flags. You know what I mean? So she allegedly made a video trying to act like she debunked it, but she had like barely any. She had like no evidence for. That's his side is all I need to see. And basically that part where he has full custody, that's all I needed to see right there. That's all I need to see. So like I saw like somebody, you know, that her other video went viral trying to defend, and all she had to say was, well, he had a restraining order from another girlfriend. I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. That's all she could bring up. So I was like, oh, okay, never mind. But even that, I'm not even gonna give her response the time of day. Bitch, you don't even have custody of your kids. That means you ain't. That means as a person, as a woman, you don't have custody, meaning the courts had to take the kids from you. If the courts had to do that, that means as a person, I don't even want to listen to what you got to say. And she owes child support. This is a legit deadbeat mom, where I'm talking about statistically, physically, everything. Because I believe there's more deadbeat moms and deadbeat dads just in general, but people might not agree with my definition. But this is literally a deadbeat mom. I'm talking about deemed by the courts, you're a deadbeat mom. That means I don't want to hear nothing you have to say, because they will let the kids stay in. They will literally let kids stay with crack fiends if she's a mother. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, and by the way, I want you to see this comment. She did delete her account and then try to come back because playing the victim didn't work. Now, what I love about this video, the only shock that came from this video is the dad exposing the mother, because usually that doesn't happen. Usually the mothers will be saying all types of crazy stuff, and usually you'll like it'll be funny because you're like, you can never find. They'll be like, who's the dad? When you see these single mothers make their videos talking about their past relationships or what he used to be like with their narcissistic ex-husband or ex-spouse, and you'll never like see who the dad is, right? Now you have dads, these dads now, or like we're talking about, or remember the bald white guy that was a breakdancer, and now these guys are now going on the offense and exposing whether they're kids or their mothers for lying on their name. Like we'll talk about Elle from the Tacos and Shawarma podcast. Now these dads are going on the offense and exposing these women for lying. Kel Mitchell, right? Now going on the offense, showing the whole. Usually dads don't expose this side of the game. So now you're seeing dads on the offense. And now when dads are on the offense doing the exposing, now they're like, you're doing too much. You know, we don't need to know their personal business. No. We can't be doing that now. It's too late for that. It's too late for that. When these 304s be talking all that ish, lying on the ex's name, lying to their kids so now the dads are like, okay, I'm paying child support. I have to fight to see my own kids. And then she's still going to act like I'm not trying to be part of the kid's life when she's actively trying to fight me to see my own kids. Now the dads are like, you know what? Nah, we're going to expose the whole thing. Now, a lot of dads have tried to, but the problem is when dads try to expose the mother, then they usually get talked down, or enough people shame them, or they worry about the kids. But I always say, what's the point if the kids are going to hate you anyways? No matter what, you might as well put your side out there too. That's how I look at it. Because she's already indoctrinating her kids to hate you. Look what's happening with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt with the kids. Now people are finally putting two and two together and be like, oh, I think Angelina Jolie might be poisoning the kids against Brad Pitt. You think? How are these kids coming out with these ideas that Brad Pitt is this monster out of nowhere? And I'm like, this is all coming out of nowhere via the kids. I'm like, okay, did he touch you? No. Did he do anything? No. So what's going on? He says my mom's, and you're like, okay, we see what's happening. And this is very common amongst mothers and their kids, particularly when it comes to, separation. When it comes to the, separation situations. So I am happy and shocked in terms of that the dad decided to expose the mom, because usually that doesn't happen. But now you're seeing more dads going on the offense and starting to expose the single mothers trying to wreck their own homes, trying to make themselves look like the hero. You know what I mean? So this is good.